Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Beer and Pretzels Gaming. I wanted to give you a short content warning to let you know that the Misdews, the Call of Cthulhu scenario we're going to be playing, has some extreme violence, some self-harm, and violence towards minors. So we're going to put timestamps in the description of the show in case you want to skip over any of that. But thank you so much for watching, and we hope you enjoy.
Alright, where are we going?
I'd rattle off the address.
to whatever it was.
Curzon Street.
Yeah.
Curzon Street.
I have that written down.
Bam!
Alright, let's go. Do you know how to get there?
Perhaps we shall matriculate over there now.
I can give you directions.
You definitely know how to get to
Yeah.
Curzon Street. Where 22 is exactly, you don't.
We'll just drive up down the street.
Particularly
It's
now?
not the end of the
Yeah.
world.
Yep.
You're riding shotgun anyway, so you can direct him.
So you're gonna leave the university and then head over there.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
right
because
now.
anything else we want to do at the university right now, it's better to do in the daytime anyway.
Okay.
Well, if we're about to do a B&E, we might as well do that at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
The nighttime is the right time.
they're like shutting. You can see the university's like, it's still open. Actually, when we were all in college, when they would like be getting ready to close down like that hour before.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those where you see the staffs moving around, students are leaving, professors are leaving and the such. So like, if you did want to do anything now, it'd be kind of like the tail end. So take that for what you will. Like, you'd have less eyes, sure, but like,
I also think we'll be less people to talk to and ask questions about the shit that's been going on.
for sure.
Yeah.
So,
So
All right, so you get back into Murrin's car, and you give him directions over to Curzon Street, and there's a large like brick building set up. It looks pretty old. You notice that this isn't like a classic apartment building. This looks like it's like the floor is like a house,
mm-hmm.
and then the upper levels is like sectioned off.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see there's a bunch of different like shades and windows and stuff. There's a fire exit over to the side, but you only see the one set of doors. Everybody else give me a spot hidden check. Well, everybody.
Fail.
Got a hard success.
I got a normal success.
Hard success.
Okay. So, for everybody who succeeded, you see there are cars obviously parked on the side of the road. It's Arkham. There's an apartment building. Nobody's really got a parking. However, you notice that one of these black Packards has two people sitting. For everybody but Amon, you can give me psychology. No. You don't know what these two guys are doing in the car. But you do see that you realize it's like 11 o'clock. Two guys sitting in a car. Window looks like it's cracked as you see some smoke coming out of it. Other things you notice is the house itself. It's just got like a stoop going up to it, and the windows like over to the side looks like the curtains are drawn, but not like all the way. It does look dark inside. At least from the angle you're looking at. But you can only see kind of like head on.
You think they're casing the joint? Point over to the car.
I believe it's possible.
You think they'll have a problem if we break in?
Yes. If we break in, not if we sneak in.
That's not really my forte. Are you good at sneaking?
Oh, we've got me and Benny the Nose.
We can wait in the car.
If they get, antsy, you and O'Shaughnessy intercept.
Yeah. Leave the keys in the car in case we need a quick getaway.
Sure.
Turns out smacking your face into the side of a dumpster really sobers you up.
Okay. You were going to watch my rat?
Sure. Is he friendly?
Yes, very, very much so. And he has snacks.
You're leaving the briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I am taking my tools with me.
So you two are going to get out and do a stealth check and
Mhm.
try and... Are you going to try and go around the back?
Yeah, we're trying to get a back entrance. The fire escape is not a good idea, because they're sitting right next to it, right? They're parked right next to it.
They're parked a little bit
others.
further down the road.
Yeah, so we could do fire
um,
escape. We probably need a good jump to get or climb to get that, right?
You would also imagine there's a side or back door or something like that.
Yeah.
We might be able to.
There's also windows, of course. and
Yeah.
Like I said, the shutters are kind of like...
There's a couple different ways I think
Closed.
we can get in here.
Mm-hmm.
I think obviously the back door. We can try
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Windows. We could always just try to get in, shimmy them open, or we can try jumping up the fire escape. I've done that
try
before.
back door.
Back door first, but first we got to get by these stooges. So
all right.
let's make ourselves.
Scarce.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me some stealth checks.
Oh, no. I have to push it.
push it as well.
Oh, fuck.
no. So you two come around the back of the car, and you're about to run across the street. You see there's a car coming.
And the light just kind of like comes right at us, like lights us right up.
Yep.
Like so I have to hurry up and like duck out of the way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my
Yep.
my push is
okay.
me.
As he goes the other way, I'm just gonna like hop a fence right on the other side of the street.
Okay.
I'm jumping behind.
We just split ways
like
beside the
there's
car.
one of those big ass flower pots that are there. Well, like there's nice. It's springtime, so there's like something in there.
Ooh.
It's grown up a little bit,
Yeah,
like a bush or something. I'm just gonna try to get behind it so that
Okay.
it kind of blocks me from the light
Sure.
of the vehicle.
I'm gonna push it again.
We can't use luck on these, right?
No.
Not after you push it.
I failed
I'm
by
good.
1.
Unfortunate. So you jump out of the way of this, and you hop a fence real quick. It's one of those like half fences, so nothing crazy, but it gets you on the into like an alleyway
Mm-hmm.
that looks like it's on the side of the apartment building. And you do see there's another like 2 steps that lead up to a side door. But the other thing is you hear a loud thud. As Dave, please roll a d6.
Oh,
Oh no.
As you two watch Benny run across the street and trip over his own 2 feet and get hit. Is that a major wound or no? Is that more than? Is that half or
no,
more?
I have 12.
Okay, so you're good. Thankfully, you see him get hit. Luckily, the car was going at a relatively low speed, and he goes tumbling. The 2 guys who are in the car see this and get out immediately, and they are running over to him.
That's fine. I can do it.
You just saw Benny get hit by a car.
Got rocked by a car.
What do you do?
Is he getting up?
Yeah, he rolled down the road a little bit and is kind of standing up, just cut road rash all over.
Like,
As
ow.
a guy gets out, looks like he's just getting home from like work. Looks like he's a really tired businessman. He goes, "Oh my God,
You didn't
Are
see
you
me? I
okay?
was walking there. You didn't see me?
it's late. Why were you in the middle of the road?
I was trying to get out of the road, but
I'm so.
Who's
We need
gonna
to get an ambulance?
Who's gonna pay for all this medical treatment that I need?
The two guys from the car come running over. Sir, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. This guy
we
hit
saw
me.
you get hit by a car.
Can you believe this
Oh my
schmuck
God.
hit me? Out of nowhere.
Oh my God. Do you? I think they're. Do you want us to get you down to the hospital? We have a car.
Look, you know what? Maybe that might be the best course of action for me to get some medical assistance. Let me tell you what. Can I just put me on this bench here for a minute? Do you have like a cup of coffee or something? Maybe you can run to the corner store real fast. I just need something to refresh myself.
The guy you can get a fast talk with a bonus die. The tired businessman.
I'm trying to extort the businessman.
Yeah, I know.
I love that you
my
immediately just
back.
flipped this into insurance
Oh,
fraud.
100%.
Oh, my back. Oh, could you give me a cup of coffee and then hit the ATM?
All right, we're good.
That is...
A hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
I'll go get you a coffee right away. And the other two guys from the other car, like, I don't know if it's a coffee you need, sir. You need a doctor.
How bad? No, honestly, guys, how bad does it look?
You're all torn up all
Does it
over
look
the
bad?
place. You got like crazy.
It doesn't
road
hurt
rash.
here or here, but
Oh,
right
your nose is
here,
broken again.
the nose is just this way now.
And they go,
Is it bad?
Don't
Did I
look at me,
get
I'm
it?
hiding.
do you need anything? The other one of the guys says, I could try to straighten that out for you. I can't guarantee.
Good, maybe.
Oh no! It just goes the
Other
other
way
way.
down.
Oh no! I'm not a doctor. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help.
No,
Murrin's like,
You hear all of this.
yeah, Murrin's like awkwardly like too close to this, like hiding behind the
I thought
fucking.
process while I'm distracting everybody, everyone else can.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you two want to do anything?
yeah, I'm moving now.
At this point, at least I have stealth, so
I
can.
do not. I would prefer to watch the car as the getaway
Okay.
driver in case we need it, because I will probably botch this.
Okay, so
you could
since
probably
he,
literally walk into the front door now.
Yeah. You kind
since
of.
he botched it,
I'm gonna meet him by the front
You
now.
kind of don't need to.
I think I'll go with them to the front door. Then.
Yeah. No.
All the attention's on the nose right now. You know.
Yeah. Like you don't really have to worry about attention right now.
Great call. All right, let's go.
A guy just got hit by a car.
My nose is broke again.
He said, look, I'll go get you a coffee. I'll
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
and I'll see if I see a cop along the way, I'll ask
No,
him
don't
to.
worry about that. Listen, we don't need.
We gotta do all that.
Then we gotta fill out paperwork. Your insurance rates will go up. Do you want that? I'm trying to help you out. See, maybe. What do you got in your wallet? You got like $20 in there?
He goes,
This should cover my bill. I just need I'm gonna need this arm's gonna have to go in a sling. You know,
yes,
slings
you're
ain't
right.
cheap, you know.
You're right. I only have $12.50. Can I get your name? I'll happily.
I'll
pay
tell you
for it.
what. You give me what you got on you.
Here.
That's a nice watch you got there. Can I see that?
My watch?
Yeah. What is that?
Wait, but I don't want to give
That
you
real
my
leather?
watch.
Is that real leather band there?
My wife got this for me. No, I don't want to give you my watch.
All
sir.
right. I'll do it. Look, I'm gonna write down my address here and my name.
Yeah.
Frank Bonaducci.
Okay.
And I live over at the university, right outside the university. Here's the address. And next time you just
Absolutely.
just stop by and then we'll talk.
Do you
about
work
it.
at the university?
I do work at the university.
Okay.
In fact.
Okay, I'll make sure to stop by and
just
ask
know
for
me.
Frank.
You just say, "Hey, where's
Is
Frankie
it,
B
is
at?
it
Where's Frankie B?"
Oh, it's
And
not Professor Bonaducci?
well, I mean, my friends call me Bonaducci, but they don't use the professor because I feel kind of intimidated with that, being a professor. So
You see, the other two guys are like, have a good night.
hey, I appreciate you gentlemen checking on me. Very kind of you. Your mothers will be, you're raised right.
As they saw the watch comment, and they're just like, oh. And they go back to their car.
I'm adding $12.50 to my account.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You got hit by a car for that.
You
money.
earned it.
So over at the front door, while this is all happening, the three of you, you have to hop the fence again, but like you see this scene happening. It's literally a scene.
I'm sure I could, milk this out for a little more as I need for you guys to get in there.
The three of you are standing at the front door.
Is it locked?
Yeah, 100%.
I thought that was you.
I mean, yeah.
I thought it was going to be Benny.
Supposed to be.
It was supposed to be Benny, but here we are.
But me and my briefcase are across the street now.
After you do this part, I can take over.
Let's see. Let me do. Nope. Not even close.
Okay, so you're shimmying around. Doesn't seem like it's working.
I have like a paper clip and like I don't have like actual
And a
like
screwdriver.
I don't have actual like
Click,
shit to
click,
do
click.
this. Hey, what's the door made of?
Oswood.
Do I do a silent?
That's going to be loud. And this is an apartment building, right? With multiple different people living here potentially?
Yeah.
Well, do you have a better idea?
I can try.
Go for it.
I literally came along for the lulls because everyone was distracted by Benny.
No. Dude, no. No way. Why do I keep rolling 90?
Nope, nothing.
Does this have a bolt across the top? Like a bolt lock in addition to like the door handle? Guys, I'm going to be honest, I got nothing.
We could try the back door.
Isn't that where we're at?
No, you're
yours
at
is the front.
You could just go around to the back.
Yeah, we'll go try the back door then.
Okay.
At least if we break that, it'll be quieter.
I'm going to cut my losses at this point and go back to the truck and hang out with the rat.
Okay.
Because if we do make noise, like I'm gonna ruin it. Like I don't stealth, so like I'm not a quiet human being. I'm a very loud, boisterous person. So sorry.
Fair enough.
So you head back to the truck as this is. You see the scene is dispersing.
Whew. Remember two sugars in that. 2 sugars.
Yeah. Yep. I'll be sure to drop it off. Where were you heading? I'll drop it off.
I'm gonna listen.
Do you want to ride?
Why don't I just recover myself right here? You just go get it and bring it back to me. Be on your way.
Okay.
Hey, maybe pick up a cake while you're there. Maybe like a little snack.
Well, I gave you all the money I have.
Here's $2.
I'm gonna have to stop.
There
Okay.
you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Go get me a coffee and a little sweet, huh?
Sure. I'll get you a coffee and some sort of cake or donut or whatever they have.
Perhaps a pretzel.
Sure. I'll be right back.
Appreciate
He
it.
gets in his car.
He goes down to his local bodega.
You're the worst.
The best.
I just get back in the truck.
What are you doing?
I at least turned my my negative into a positive.
You got
so.
$10.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I gotta mark that down. $10 now. $10.50.
Ooh.
Sweet. So the guys went back to sitting in the car,
Oh yeah.
and they're back to watching the door now. Or
You
they're in
see
the
they're
area.
watching you now.
Yeah, which I'm not gonna honestly. At this point, I'm not gonna go anywhere until the dude gets back with the coffee. So it
Okay.
might take me like 10 minutes. So whatever they do, like the first bit, whatever they do, and in 10 minutes, my plan is when we come back to me, is after I have the coffee and the guy leaves, I'm gonna try to like stealth behind buildings to get around.
Okay.
That's gonna be the plan when
Sure.
we come back.
At the back door, you see there is a light on in the kitchen, and it looks like this is a kitchen to the first level apartment. You can't tell like what type of people live here. It's a kitchen. It's a small kitchenette. There's a door in the back that looks like it goes somewhere. Then there is a looks like it goes into a living room area that's dark.
the windows into that living room area, are there windows that
You'd
look
have to
into
go around the building, but you could do that for sure.
because I'm going to assume that there are. If I go up to the door and listen, can I see if I can hear voices immediately?
Make a
Through
listen check. Gonna need a real good success.
I did not supply one.
Okay.
I failed.
All right. Well then.
All right. Then.
You don't hear anything.
Don't hear anything. Do you want to risk it with the light, or do you want to try one of the windows?
I have no problem. I move fast. But the window seems possible.
All right, we'll head around the other side of the building again to try to go into that living room area through one of the windows.
Okay. So you head around the outside to the other side, and you're looking through the window as you're gonna try and pop one open, and you see a rather large woman looks like she comes out of a hallway. She's got like a large nightgown on, and by rather large I mean like this woman's probably like 6'3", upwards of 200 pounds. This is a very large woman. She's got curly hair that looks like it's kind of disheveled. It looks like she's walking in.
I'm gonna hit the deck,
Mhm.
and try to hide.
Try and pop the living room door or window open.
Make a lockpick.
Oh, the window? The window has a lock?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
most windows do.
yeah.
I imagine if you put something flat in there, you might be able to try to unlock it.
93.
Wow, keep the 90s
No.
again.
You see, he's trying to get like a screwdriver up into the window to kind of push that little latch, and it's just not going anywhere. And as you're doing that, you see the woman kind of comes out from the kitchen and kind of looks over,
Oh,
and you dip down.
Gotta poke our head back.
Poke your head back up. You don't see her anymore.
All right, let me try. I take the screwdriver.
breaks the window.
I'm gonna spend 5 luck.
All right. You just pop it open. Pop the latch, and you slide the window open enough where you can get inside.
Right. So I think it'll be my responsibility to climb in and sneak across.
I'm gonna need stealth checks from both of you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, good start. Okay.
I pass.
Okay.
Regular.
I'm just gonna spend the 2 luck for the extreme success.
Ooh. Would you like to spend any luck
I
for Amon?
I cannot. It would be like 15.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just passed.
Okay. So, creep in. And you're creeping through the area. And as it's dark in here, so give me spot hiddens with penalty die.
I got all zeros.
That's 100.
Yeah. on a 3 die.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I got hundo 0.
Wow.
I passed with the penalty die.
Wow, okay. So, looking, you two, you're sitting outside on the curb waiting for some coffee. You're sitting there, you play with
Scratches the rat.
nice. Adam, Amon's looking around, and Amon sees in the living room, the couch the actual like cushions look like they've been ripped apart with a knife. The drapes that you went through look like they've been shredded to bits. Still hanging on the curtain rod, but it is still hanging.
Looks like they've been attacked with a knife.
Yep. And on the walls, you notice this. There's a bunch of different colored lines that looks like they've been drawn on the walls that go. They're not like perfectly straight. It looks like this was a person who did this.
Mm-hmm.
And they go all around the area, and it looks like it goes down into the hallway. You notice this as well, but these lines, they're moving a bit, and they are drawing down this hallway. And Amon, you are going to the left, where that's probably, away. That's at least towards the front door if things get weird. Whereas Murrin, you go to the right. You also hear a coffee pot, like kettle, going, like, boiling in the kitchen. You make the right, Murrin, and you get to, like, a little tea area. To the left, you see a bathroom, but to the right, you walk in and you see all these lines that coalesce to this black ball that is moving and in this strange circle as you're being drawn into it. Give me sanity checks.
Yep, I was reaching for it. Critical success.
Ooh, all right. You a 1?
22. Right? Different game?
Different
Oh,
game.
different game.
Different
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Sorry.
I was like, 22, that's
Just a hard success.
Hard
probably.
success, yeah.
So you are going to lose 1 for this as you snap out of it, and you see all along the walls. It's as you're closer to it, you can see it's like makeup, food. It looks like it. Oh, feces. All of these things that are coalesced into this now black ball above where the bed is, and you see the bed has been torn to shreds. And you hear behind you, "You want coffee?" As you hear this as well, Amon, as you're getting towards like a door that looks like it gets you into like an entrance area where you can take a stairwell. You hear, "Hey, you want coffee?"
Who's behind me?
You turn around. There is this large woman in that nightgown. And she looks down at you. She looks very tired. "I just got a pot on the stove."
I think I'm in the wrong apartment.
"Come sit down." She shuffles back to the kitchen.
I follow her.
You now see Murrin walking.
I come out of the doorway like.
She still hasn't noticed you, Amon.
I know.
And she walks over to the stove. She gets the kettle, gets a couple cups.
I guess I'll try to creep upstairs.
Okay, so you unlock the door, and you go into like the hallway area, and you go up the stairwell.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 minutes have gone by, and the guy comes back. He's got like this, like, he's got a donut, the biggest coffee that the gas station sold.
You know what? This will probably just perk me right back up again. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't even worry about it. It's all right. I break my nose at least once a year. Just apparently it's my day for it. Did it this year, you know.
Yeah, but I didn't want to.
Listen, it wasn't always totally your fault. I should have looked a little closer before crossing the street. I apologize, but thank you again, sir.
Yeah, okay. Well, you have a good night, and you should probably talk to a doctor.
I plan to.
Okay, good. Yeah. And he gets back in his car.
I scarf down the donut, and then I just start drinking the coffee a bit.
Mhm.
And I kind of get up and I put the coffee down on the bench, and I kind of like do a stretch. I'm like, oh, it hurt a little bit. Oh, that's hurting. I'm gonna be black and blue with this entire side of my body. Damn. So then I take my coffee and I just kind of like walk off like behind the buildings.
Okay.
Is my goal. The idea there is I want to be able to get out of line of sight from the dudes.
Give me a stealth check.
Yep. Yes, we're good. Yep, just regular success.
So you creep around and you don't feel like you've been noticed. What's Louis doing?
Truck's still on, just in case we need to cook the way. I'm watching the house. Do I see any change in like the lights going on or off from the front of the house for like the rooms that I can see?
No, not
Okay.
a one.
I want to give it maybe like another 5-ish, 10-ish minutes, and I'll take a walk around to
Okay.
get some different angles, see if anything's changed from when we originally drove up.
So you are on your way around, and you see around the one side there's a window
Huh.
open.
You want to go over and just kind of peek?
You peek in. Now, Murrin, you go take a seat. So you took a seat, and as you're kind of looking around, you see the whole apartment's disheveled at this point. Looks like she's not been taking care of this place. And the other thing you notice is she turns around with that big old coffee pot and a very large knife, and looks at you. And then her eyes roll up into the back of her head,
that's fun.
and she lets out a screech.
I pull out a gun.
Wonderful. What's your dexterity?
75.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a shot.
Oh, cool.
Unless you're just trying to threaten her.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Okay. Roll. I'm gonna. Would a degree of success help me here?
It depends on if you're going from
Hard to extreme. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend the 3 luck.
Okay. All right. So that is going to be max damage plus roll your dice.
So 16.
Okay. As you shoot this woman center mass, you see blood splatter out behind her onto the oven, the stove. Her kitchen is just covered. You just heard a gunshot. You just witnessed Murrin. Looks like he
Just straight murdered this lady.
straight murdered.
Well, I mean, she was coming at him with a knife, right? So
True.
Eh.
And she's still coming at him with a knife.
Oh, good lord.
Did I hear this gunshot?
I don't like this at all.
You didn't hear a gunshot?
It is a Chinese pistol, low caliber.
So it's her go. So you can make a dodge or fight back.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, actually, what's your dex?
My dex is 80.
Ah.
So do me a roll for
I
it?
should have asked you to go first.
You me a roll or no?
No, you're good.
All right.
You're good. You're up.
I am not. This is.
All right, never mind. I made the right move.
This is scary.
This is
I don't like
spooky,
this at all.
and I don't want to associate with it.
I
Yeah,
don't
he
like
just
it.
shot this lady center mass, and she's still going.
I'm like, that's not possible, right?
Incredibly unlikely.
Dr. Fred told me it's not
Amon.
possible.
You open the second door, and you see you're now in a hallway that has 6 rooms in it, just 3 and 3.
Hmm.
And then you hear bang. Not the loudest gun.
But a
just-
gunshot.
Bang.
Oh shit! And I'm gonna run downstairs
Okay.
with
So,
the club out.
so you run downstairs. What's your movement speed?
7.
Okay, so you run back downstairs, you blast through both the doors, and you see now. Can I get a dodge or fight back from Murrin?
Dodge? Yes. Extreme success.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, because this could have been bad.
I believe it.
As she stabs right into the table, you see this woman granted, you see she has a hole in her chest.
Mm.
But she was trying to stab at Murrin, who just kind of stepped back and she hit the table.
Yeah.
You're up. You are in point blank range.
Yeah, she stabs down at the table. I roll out of the chair and just stand up and bang right again, point blank.
Roll with a bonus die.
Yeah, hard success. Hard success.
You just right up. The three of you see this. This is cold for anybody. Murrin right up to the side. Bang! And she just goes limp. Side of the head.
That was tough.
Knife goes flying. Have you killed?
Yeah, I just go looking around for shit now.
The fuck happened, Murrin?
Would this be a sanity check for Benny to see this cold of a murder, or have you been around this before?
Violence, I don't think would shock me. The shock me part would be, and it's up to your discretion, would be something freaky happen where I know he shot her like right in the center, and she just kept coming at him.
It could have been a bad shot.
Maybe it was off mass. I've seen other goofy things happen.
Yeah. You
right,
can kind of justify that
Okay.
one.
All right.
Amon, Amon, now that you're there, one, the headshot. Yeah, absolutely. Nobody was living that one. Murrin, you also do. You shot her square in the chest.
That would have killed most people.
That should have killed pretty much any.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's what you see.
What the fuck happened, Murrin?
Well, something very disturbing happened to her eyeballs, and she was only amicable but a moment ago. I found some sort of sphere made of every matter she seems to have gotten her hands on.
Oh, are you hopping in, by the way, at this point?
I'm
Benny?
gonna you're gonna hear me a slight tap on the kitchen door from the back. It's me, guys. Just let me in. What the hell happened here?
The woman attacked me, but look around.
Do I have to?
There are freaky lines all over the place.
Okay, that's not real normal.
And what's this about an orb?
I show him the fecal orb.
So you
Fecal
run.
orb.
So in the kitchen, there's a back door that looks like it goes to another room.
Mhm.
There is and then there's like that tea section. To the left is the bathroom. Looks very disheveled, very kind of beaten up. And then to the right, there is a bedroom that's also ripped to shreds. But you see on the walls all these lines coalesce into this black orb that you are looking at, and it starts to move again. Make sanity check.
I succeed.
Yep.
Fail.
So you're gonna lose a D4
For succeeding?
for failing.
Okay.
You're only gonna lose one.
Okay.
As you realize, this section is now twisting and turning. So outside, you've been waiting. You see Benny dipped away.
Nothing's changed. It's been like 5-ish minutes. I'm gonna how close am I to the two people in the other car?
They're kind of down the road a little bit.
I'm gonna kind of get out. I saw what Benny did, walking kind of like down and then back around behind everything. I'm gonna do the same thing to try to.
So you're gonna walk down the road a bit, cut across, cut down a couple alleyways, and back inside. As you kind of get to the back, you see there's a window open. You're in the room, and you see that this ball is moving, and the people that succeeded their sanity, it stops. Nah. Benny.
Spinny.
It's spinning and you see the lines are moving with it as it looks like it's being pulled together into a larger and larger space.
This is not good. This is not good. No bueno, as they say.
What the fuck is this thing?
I don't know, but I feel like we should be looking around.
Benny, can you give me a Cthulhu Mythos check?
Absolutely.
I have,
forgot he had
I have a
that.
cult.
You can try.
No, it's a fail. 70.
Darn.
Regular success.
I mean, you've heard of people losing their minds from plenty of different things. This, maybe it was like a sun deity or something that they're trying to make a sun. Who knows? This looks like this woman lost her mind and just started smearing stuff on the walls. It's been known to happen when people lose their mind.
So is there like a 3-dimensional orb?
No.
It's just a black circle at the
Well, he might think it's 3-dimensional.
Okay.
Benny might.
It's spinning a bit. It looks...
It's
Yeah.
weird. It is maybe a little bit.
It is, but it
odd.
isn't. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So you know it's
But for us, it's just kind of a black circle on
it's a
the
black
ground?
circle with lines,
Okay.
different colored lines, and because it all got mixed together,
It's just kind of a muddled brown
black.
color.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's definitely not.
I was picturing a floating orb.
No. This is not a floating orb. This is just
Crazy people wall drawings.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. All right, yeah, we should probably look around more. We should.
It's like spinning. I don't...
It is not.
Well, let us know
Benny.
if it spins dangerously. We'll look around.
It's doing this thing.
Hey, come on, Benny.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna pull him away from it.
Okay, you pull him back out. Are you hopping in?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in, see like, hey, must be where they entered from. Kind of
So,
just start looking around.
You see a large form coming from the open window, but now you notice out the open window, just black. There's this very large form just coming through. It's all enveloped in this blackness. And as soon as it gets into the room, sees Louis. But behind him is pitch black.
Fuck. I'm
Can you
gonna.
both give me sanity checks?
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. No, you look like you just broke and entered.
Right.
I fail that one.
Okay.
Oh, 94.
Oh baby, D4s for everyone. As Amon.
No matter what I'm saying now, or I have a bad madness.
Okay. I want you both to make intelligence checks.
I dropped 3, but yeah.
I want you both to make intelligence checks regardless.
I passed my intelligence check.
I fail my intelligence check.
You're feeling not great. What well, roll an intelligence. Roll a D10 for me. Because we're gonna check his bout of madness to see what he gets.
Tree.
Tree? My favorite.
Oh, goody.
If I get shot again,
Murders?
I swear to God.
Murders.
Nice.
Amon, you don't know how that could happen. But that's not Arkham.
No.
That looks like space.
I'm gonna run up to the window that he just came
So
in
you
through.
you get kind of pushed out of the way by Amon.
What the hell's happening?
As you look out and it's just black with these little white specks. And you look down and you see black with these little white specks.
Do you see this?
See what?
You turn
Look out the
around now,
window.
and you. The hell? How can that happen? Stick your hand out. It's just nothing. Make a sanity check.
That's an extreme.
All right. You're gonna lose 1, but make an intelligence check.
Fail.
I don't know what the hell happened. That's weird.
That's weird.
Why? There's no way. You have to still be in Arkham. Teleportation doesn't work. What do you want? High or low for Amon?
Give me low.
Dave, pick your favorite die and roll it, and let me know if you rolled the higher amount or the lower amount. That was your favorite?
I like this purple one. It's purple.
All right, great. Let's see.
It's low.
All right. I want you to make a broach on Amon. You're gonna have a bonus die because he's not expecting it. Amon, I'm gonna ask for a dodge because you weren't expecting this one, so
That's
you're not
fair.
gonna be fighting back.
Do we get a penalty die, or is it just a straight
I
die?
gave him a bonus die. Actually, and after we do this, I'm gonna ask you to roll a d10 to see how long we're seeing red for.
I got
Hard.
a regular. I got a regular. So,
Wonderful. So
I'm
roll
like-
damage.
It's only a D4. It should be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I keep rolling 4s. 4.
I hate you so much.
Roll a d10 for me to see how long your
My
madness lasts.
bout lasts for?
Yep.
9.
Wonderful. So, Amon, you feel like running up towards you, and you kind of turn around, and you see Benny just stab you right in the shoulder.
Betty, what the fuck are you doing?
You're all out to get me. I gotta get you before you get me.
You are in the bedroom. Give me a spot hidden to see if you can
Find all the shit.
piece anything together.
I'm a little quavy.
That's a regular success.
So you're looking around, and there's nothing like really showing anything that would cause madness, but you are able to put together as you're going through the clothes that are all strewn throughout this room. That doesn't look like it was just a widow. You find a man's clothes also thrown around this bedroom. You don't find any other like notebooks or anything like that, but you do find a bunch of empty like cans of like beans and sauce, broken makeup that looks like it. You can kind of put it together that it was used for this. But you also find blood. Find a lot of blood. Big blood stain on the carpet. And
Is there,
then
like-
you hear, Benny, what the fuck? You stabbed me. All right, so what's everybody's dexterity?
80?
45.
55.
75.
All right, so Benny, this is going to be round 2 of your 9 rounds of madness. Unless somebody can get you out of it. Let's, you got to fight. Who you fighting?
These guys, I have
You
to
got
attack
Amon and
everybody.
you got Louie.
Do high-low again?
Take a pick. Whatever your madness is manifesting as.
I'm going to say high and low again. That's what I'm going to do. High.
All right.
Is that me?
Mm-hmm.
Can I fight back?
You can. You know that this is coming. This is just going to be straight rolls.
I failed.
I succeed.
All right. Roll me damage. So this is you just kind of juke out of the way and punch him.
Yeah.
Sidestep. punch.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 and a 2.
Boom! Right on the jaw. Is that a major wound?
Oh, it's a major wound now.
That's more than half.
More than half. I mean, that now it's more. I have 7 left.
No, you're okay. You're still at 2. You don't have a major wound.
Okay.
Oh, it's more than half of what your current
Yeah,
hit
with-
points are at that point in time.
Well,
No.
no, with a single.
With a single attack.
Yeah. So like he has 12. So he would have to
Got
take
got
6.
Got it.
Mhm.
Like I took
5 both.
5 before, and
Yep.
now I have down to
Now
7.
he's taking
now.
5 again.
5 again, so now I'm down to 2.
All right.
2 health
It's
left.
gonna be a short-lived game for Benny.
Now, poor
Benny, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
All right. Well, now that's Benny's go. Murrin,
I step out. I see him get clocked. I go,
Boom.
better wait.
Now, as you're looking and you think better wait, you now see outside of this apartment, it's just black with these white specks. Can you two give me a sanity check?
Yeah. 49 is a success.
Okay, you're only gonna lose one.
Yep.
Make an intelligence check to see if you understand the
gravity of the situation.
Yeah, the gravity
no
of the
pun
situation.
intended. That is a hard success.
All right, so you realize this is not Earth?
We're not in Massachusetts anymore.
No. You don't even know if you're on ground right now. Crazy that you can still breathe.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go keep looking for clues.
Just walk away.
I walk around.
He looks
the
out. He's
scuffle.
like,
They got it. They're fine.
you go back into the bedroom, or do you go into
Just
the kitchen?
wander next
or-
room,
Okay, we'll say you go into the kitchen.
wherever they're not fighting.
All right. I believe that's Louis now.
Okay. I'm debating if I'm trying to throw him. My sanity check means I know we are no longer here. I still think we're in Arkham.
You
There's
think
just
you're still in
something-
Arkham? There's just something weird going on.
Do I hit him or push him back the window back to Arkham?
Benny's gone forever.
Restrain him for the love of God.
You've knocked enough people out too. I'll say you know how to knock somebody out.
I was like, can I just hit him in the sense of knocking him out cold instead of
Yep, there is a knockout
him.
blow rule.
I would like to commit a knockout.
He just puts me in a sleeper hold,
So, well, I mean, if you want to just choke him out, you can. But I would say
I would be
better
I would
off.
be the one that
Yeah.
just straight up breaks their jaw, but now they're unconscious and they wake up with a headache.
Yeah. Let's see if you can get a good jaw shot.
Okay,
dodge or fight back.
Dodge or fight back. I'm gonna try to dodge.
That is a normal success.
Fail. I got a 69 though.
Nice.
Minimum is at least 2, right?
Yes, because it's still a D3 and a D4.
I
Out.
am at 0 now.
You are at 1 because he chose to knock you
Oh,
out.
knock me out. That's right.
Just bam. You see, Amon, you see one quick,
Yeah, just like a jab straight to the.
very controlled.
Yeah. Have you ever
He's
boxed
a
before?
strange bartender.
I have not. It does seem like a very good way to get out some pent up feelings. However, my time's mostly spent at the bar.
I think you'd be good at it.
Maybe.
As you see Benny just
All right.
Should we tie him to a
Yeah.
chair or
roll a
something?
d10 for how many rounds he's knocked out for. 4. Okay, so you got 4 rounds.
I'm gonna take the. What are they called? The things off the window?
The drapes.
Yeah. Don't know why I couldn't think of that.
Curtain.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna tie his feet together and his hands together,
And then we tie him to a chair.
and then we tie him to a chair.
I take his shoes. I throw him out the window.
I take his wallet. I take his apartment key.
My hat. Very nice.
Yeah, so you're in the kitchen now.
Yeah.
You're looking around. As
bringing
you
Benny
see,
to the kitchen.
Benny's unconscious body is getting dragged over to a chair and is getting tied up.
I want all the sharp objects away from him.
You see there's a shattered coffee pot on the floor now because the lady dropped it as she got shot. There is the cabinets and pantry are bare, or knocked over cans and stuff. I mean, you found a lot of the cans already. There is a door on the back wall. If you want to, do you open that?
Yeah.
So you open that. You just get a waft of decay. And I am gonna need a con check. And you two also smell it, but you're gonna get a bonus die because you're further away.
Oh yeah, hard success.
You were in the Great War. But this does remind you a bit of
I got a regular.
some of the smells.
Mm-hmm.
I also got a regular.
There's a body in here.
There's a body in here. You two are good. Amon, you know this smell too.
Yeah.
There's a body. I don't think you would know this smell.
Nope, not at all.
It smells horrific.
It smells like something died, like when a rat
You're
got in it.
gagging just as you're tying Benny up.
Someone give me a bucket, please.
There's a sink.
Do you go down?
Down that, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
By the way, does anybody have flashlights with them?
It would be in my bag.
It would have been in my briefcase.
Which is out in the car.
Which is out
My-
in the
which
car.
is
my
in
rat.
Which is in Massachusetts.
Oh no.
You would have had my if they're smart enough to go through my stuff. My bag that I brought in has lockpicks and it has.
It does, yeah. So there is
Which
one
we
in
know.
Benny's bag.
Yeah, we have one flashlight.
Okay.
That's
well,
it. That's all you got.
Well, I'll say you can make a luck check to see if you brought your flashlight with
Yeah.
you. You definitely didn't bring Skarsgård because
No.
you absolutely asked Louis to keep an eye
Yep,
on
for
him.
sure. That's a fail. I did not bring a flashlight.
Okay. So there's a light switch on the wall.
Does it work?
Yes, you have electricity for some reason.
Okay. Okay. I take what I can get.
Originally, I was gonna make you make a sanity check, but I think you've rationalized it. Of like, well, we'll take it. We'll take
If
it.
horse is not looked in mouth.
It could be worse.
As you walk down and you see in the basement there are a bunch of racks of like rice and grains and things to eat. It's not a very big basement. You see they've all been torn open, and laying on the ground there is the body that's pretty reasonably into the decaying portion of a dead man who looks like he has a ton of stab wounds on him.
How long has he been dead?
You'd have to get a little closer and like actually check him out to figure that out. But as you look up, you see on the wall, it looks like there's like this big spike that was nailed through this guy's head as he is on the his head is nailed on the wall. Make a sanity check. That one you don't normally see.
No. Oh yeah, we're good though.
You're gonna lose one again, but you're a hard man.
Tough nut to
Just
crack.
built different.
Just mildly displeased by what he's witnessing.
Consistently mildly displeased.
Just rifling through pockets.
So you are rifling through some pockets.
I still have a gun trained on him, by the way. That lady, I don't trust that.
Sure. With what part of him?
Just at him.
It's in the general area. You're going through his pockets. You find a wallet on him. His
Name?
Name is Kenneth Hockler.
Okay.
You find $5 in his wallet. Driver's license. This is his address.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really find anything else on him. You can give me a first aid check or a medicine check to understand the decaying process. What?
I'll give it a shot,
Base first aid is 30.
Yeah.
Base Thursday. Would a library use work?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's a strange library.
Yeah, hard success.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh.
This guy's been dead for maybe 2 weeks. Just about. Maybe a little less. You can see the decaying process all mainly along where his head was. And you can also see this was not a clean cut. This was someone just hacking at this.
A hammer through a guy's head? Yeah.
No, the neck portion of it.
Oh.
This doesn't look like it was a big axe that cut it off. And you're thinking back to that knife.
He was beheaded with a kitchen knife.
I mean, it's a big, it's a big knife, but, I mean, it does a lot of damage, but, yeah, you have the realization that this was not like a clean, this was somebody going to town and eventually
Is there anything else besides rice and a cadaver down here?
No, not really.
All right. Well, I go upstairs and I turn the light off and I close the door.
So you head upstairs. You see these two have tied up Benny, who is now, unless there was something you wanted to do while he was down there.
I don't want anything sharp by Benny, so I take his knife and I take anything sharp that I find within arm's reach of him in the kitchen and I throw it out the window. Well, not his knife. I'll keep his knife so he can have it back when he calms the fuck down. Everything else from the house up, out the window.
So you throw
Does it just
that
float
big
away?
knife. You expected it to go down. Just floating off in the distance. So as you get back up, you close the door, you see Benny's kind of starting to stir. You see these two just looking out the window just with absolute disdain on their face.
I'm like watching the knife go away.
Yep, there's a knife, a bunch of broken glass.
Well,
Uh-oh.
You see Amon's still bleeding a little bit out of the shoulder.
Well, we know there was multiple apartments in theory in this building, right?
Yeah, let's just go start digging around, I
Yes,
suppose.
and
Did you guys
this-
gag me or no?
No, I
No,
don't think
I'm
so.
not worried about you making noise if we're in fucking space. But I'm
So-
worried about you getting up and stabbing someone again.
So I found the man of the house downstairs. You don't need to check him. His name is Kenneth.
That bad?
It's bad.
We need to get out of this apartment and see if there's anything else.
You sons of bitches, you tied me up. You're gonna murder me.
Oh,
Have to
you're
murder
out
you.
of that. No, you're out of that.
Oh, I'm done with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
You say
Never
that and you're
mind.
like, and it kind of just
Uh, what
Hey, Benny, you back with us?
the hell happened?
you do not feel well.
I don't feel so good.
Neither does our buddy over there. That's you stabbed him in the shoulder.
Last thing I remember is staring at the ball, and the ball was spinning, and
What the fuck are you talking about?
the ball, man.
Maybe we leave him tied up
The
for a little bit
ball.
while we go looking.
Yeah,
And-
probably. If not for his own safety.
Can I get out of here? Look, it's not cool to tie me up, guys.
It's not cool to stab people either.
I don't remember doing that, and if I did it, I'm sorry. No, I apologize.
He did apologize.
Is that all we have to do now to... Oh, okay.
Look, I don't think he's going to attack us anymore, especially look at his state.
I
I
cut him
don't.
loose with
I
his
re-
knife.
I really don't feel so
Cut him
great.
loose.
You should stay here and rest a bit.
Maybe I'll just kind of. Just. Is there coffee still? No, I think coffee's gone.
We can check the other apartments for more coffee.
We should. Maybe they're back not in space.
All
You
right.
stay here, Benny.
If you need me to open something, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna not go in the living room where the ball's at, and I'm just gonna stay right here at this table.
So we head for the thing to go up to the next
Yep.
apartment.
Heading up the staircase.
Thank you for tuning in to your new favorite Beer and Pretzels episode, Missed Deuce. We hope you like and comment on the video or the podcast episode and engage with other fans like you. Tune in next time while we investigate more criminal activity and frightening behavior.